by the service users of Together for Mental Health Wellbeing, and it went really well. It raised a lot of awareness, and following that we had a discussion with Andre and some of the station team, the BTP, about stations being somewhere that people unfortunately can come to during their lowest moments, and although emergency services and our staff do a great job, we thought maybe we could intervene earlier. So we had this dedicated space, so we opened it up. It's kind of designed to be open in hours where GPs aren't necessarily around. So Reading was the first of its kind, and now it's being rolled out at a couple of stations in London, I think Wolverhampton.
So what we try to do is to take the pressure as well from those pressure services, such as like the NHS, as well the local authorities, but then as well linking with the service user immediately. So what we do, the initial triage, that person, if he's for housing service from the local council, they will be seen immediately in 72 hours. Okay, so if it's something related with debt advice, we've got partners, we will support that person from the beginning to the end.
There is a huge population in Reading who are underserved when it comes to mental health. And a service like this in a community space, in a community setting with really warm, welcoming, wellbeing workers who represent the diverse population of Reading is also what makes this place really accessible. But a service like this, alongside many others, is that we are connecting people to specialist support. But for a lot of people, that formalised clinical support, there can be a barrier to accessing that.
So when supporting vulnerable people, it finally gives us a place that we can signpost, send people to, means they can speak to a professional in here rather than speaking to us. We are industry professionals, but when it comes to speaking to people about mental health, we only get a certain level of training.
Last week, actually, there was an incident where an individual came to our office, knocked on the door, and they were in mental crisis. So the hub was actually open at the time, so we brought them here, and they gave them great advice, gave them guidance on housing and some financial guidance as well, and they were able to make a referral to a GP with them. So it really took the heat off of us and prevented us from being tied up with somebody trying to contact the correct, support mechanisms that we would have, contacted if the hub was in here, which takes up a lot of our time.
We have had an individual experiencing high mental distress, isolation, and they found this space welcoming, open for us to have a chat. So we offered him a wellbeing chat over a cuppa, and we discuss about his mental health needs, what can be helpful.
It's fantastic. It helps us obviously we're very busy, it's very, very busy at the station, but if we see somebody looking sad, upset, anything like that, unfortunately we don't have the time to be able to, if we've got a passenger to get onto a train, we haven't got the time to deal with that person. We can pinpoint them here, we can make a call for one of our colleagues to come meet them and bring them to here. They're fully equipped in there, they know what they're dealing with, they've got the time, the patience and the facilities to sit down and give people the time that they're actually needing.
We believe that services such as like this one should be, we should open in the other main stations across the country, which is this service just proved it's vital and is needed to support the train station staff, as well the local authorities and the emergency service to take the pressure as well from those who are very much in need.
It's definitely a worthwhile thing. I think every station should have one of these.